Right, welcome to this review video. It's for the Chem Zone set by gamemat.eu. So a full pre-painted terrain set available from them. There is already a Chem Zone set pre-painted. It comes in a completely different colour scheme to this, like a brighter yellow colour with rust effects and chipping effects on it. But gamemat.eu have produced the same set but using an alternate colour scheme. So kind of a bone effect here, and then chipping effect. Details painted in, you can see the detail around here painted on, and then also the sort of algae kind of green effect around the base of the terrain as well. So what we'll do in this video is just take a look at all the pieces. It's a larger terrain set, there's multiple parts to this, so a good set for assembling completely different setups every time, and it's a good set to go alongside other terrain sets as well. So we'll run through all the bits, and at the end of the video here I'll show you a setup and a terrain setup with the board and the mat, and combining this set with another set of terrain as well, just to give you an idea of how this terrain looks once it's set up on the board. So first of all, these containers, you get three, one large one like so, and then these two, one of them open with these bubbles painted in just like so. What you can do is stack them up and go all the way up with them. Or you can go individual, or you can cover that up and stack that on top of there. So again, multiple options with these. For 40k we use the rules for uniform armor containers for these, just follow the same rules for these. So that's the larger pieces in this terrain set. We'll just push them over there. Then moving on, there's a lot of components to this one here, so good battlefield accessories in with this set as well. So then moving on to containers, like so. Two colour schemes going for these. First of all, this one with the bone effect, there's sort of a rusty shading effect going on here. Then you've got the green around the base, and then details painted on in metallic as well. And then there's a chipping effect done on all of the bone coloured terrain here as well. So some good details painted on. So there's one of those, second one, and then a third and a fourth. So you get four of them, and then you get another four painted up in the metallic colour scheme here, with a bit of a slight amount of rust added onto those as well, just for effect. So looking something like this. So these are excellent. Here you can stack them up as high as you want. You can link them all together. Sometimes we like to set them up and bridge them, so you can cross and go underneath with units as well. So loads of different combinations. Great for line of sight blocking terrain, these, and again you can use them in any combination that you want. So there's those. It's 8 of them in total, 4 in the bone colour and then 4 in the metallic colour. I'll also mention you get a crater inside the set as well, this one here. So you get one of those, all the details sculpted onto that. So now we're going to go on to other accessories. You get 2 of these sort of refilling station type bits of terrain, like so. So you get 2 of them, and they're both painted up in the bone colour scheme. So moving on to sort of accessory type stuff now, so you get them in the set as well. Then moving on to some of the smaller accessories that you get. So you get these rectangle containers, again painted up in the bone colour scheme. So you get 5 of those, and then they also give you 5 painted up in the metallic colour scheme. So you've got different combinations of colour scheme going on here. So again, these are all stackable. So we sort of set them up like that around the battlefield. So nice accessories, which really makes the table look really good. So you get them also. As I said, lots of accessories in with this set, which is a great addition. 5 barrels in the metallic colour scheme comes with this set, and then also 5 painted up in the bone colour scheme as well, and all the same detail added on, just to link. You see the whole set links in nicely together. So larger containers, circular ones, these. The filling station type things, there's 2 of those. These rectangle containers, 10 barrels in total as well, plus the crater. And you also get within this set a whole setup for doing pipes as well. So with the pipes, they give you 8 lengths. And pipes are great fun, you go for loads of different combinations. But you get 8 of these. And they're different sculpts, so they're not uniform. They're different, I think it's 4 pairs. Here to make up the 8. So obviously you can connect them all together the way they've set these up. They're already on stands lifting off the ground, and then you can also use them to connect to the joins that are made as well, so you can do it like so. And I believe the way they've sculpted them is that you can connect them here to these and they'll match up nicely as well, so the whole set connects up nicely together. So those are the lengths just to build the longer parts of the pipe setup. They also give you 4 of these, which is like broken pipes, so you can put ends on, and again they'll attach on here and attach onto the buildings, no problem. You can attach them out the sides like so, so the possibilities are endless with these. You get 4 of them, they come on a stand, so they'll stand up by themselves like so. And you really do need these just to close off the different setup that you go for each time. And then you get 4 of these. So these are ends but not broken ones, these go into the ground, so you get 4 of those. So you can use them to put an end on like so, or indeed coming out of here like so. So again, loads of combinations, but another way just to put ends onto the terrain. What's handy about them, sometimes you'll get a road and you want the piping to cross the road. You can do the piping like so and then put the ends on like that, and the road runs through the middle, and then it's as if the pipe runs underneath the road. So I've found that's been a handy trick to do if you want the piping to cross a road on a terrain setup. And then lastly, so that's those and those and those, and then lastly you get these junctions here, junctions of 4, so then you can get a lot of interconnection taking place. So you get one of them, pipes going in, and you can put a broken one out there, and you can quickly come up with a combination, and it all looks realistic and neat and tidy like so. So those junctions are very useful indeed. It's sort of intersections for the pipes as well. So as you can see from the set, it's one of the bigger sets that's produced by gamemat.eu. They've mixed up the colour schemes, you get 2 different varieties of colour going on. That's, as you see here, I haven't touched these or added anything to them, so as you see them in the video, is how they come in the box. If you do wish to, this is a great set to add extra effects on top of. If you are going to paint on top, usually what I'll do is give these a coat of matte varnish, and that will mean that any paints that go on top should go on nice and smoothly. So you can add extra rust effects onto here, you can use some pigment paints and so on just to add in more detail, washes and so on. Is probably something that I would do to these, and then across here as well, more rust, more effects, posters, stickers, transfers can all be added on top of the terrain if you wish. But the idea of this terrain, it's pre-painted, you can take it out of the box and immediately use it in your games, and then if you want to, you can add on your own effects on top of that as well. What we'll do, that's the review, that's all the bits that come in this set, and this is just one set here, this is not a combination, this is one set, and you can check out the gamemat.eu website for full details of that. But what we'll do now is I'll set up a battlefield and show you how this terrain can be incorporated into a setup for a game of 40k. Okay, so this is an example of battlefield setup for this terrain. So I've mixed it here with the Gothic terrain set from gamemat.eu, and then one of their battle mats as well, Mayhem Square. So that's the pipes just connected up, just giving you an idea of how it can be set up on the board. And then these containers here, the pipes, that's the endy bits, just tucking onto the end of those. You can put them anywhere you want, and you can construct the pipes like so, and then they all join up. You can see where to connect them here, match them all in. That's one that goes into the ground if you want to end it that way. That's the broken one that you can tuck onto the end like so. So that's those running through, built some kind of network running through the middle, and then you can see the containers being used and the barrels as well, dotted out. There's a cluster of containers over there, and then a cluster of them over here as well. So the combination of the battle mat and then these 2 terrain sets fills out a table for a game of 40k, 2,000 points, no problem at all. Plenty of terrain on this board here by combining a couple of sets together. But that's the review. Then for this Chem Zone set, it's the alternate colour scheme with the chipping effect, sort of cream bone kind of colour, and then this green effect around the base as well. Keep a look out for more reviews on the channel. The link for gamemat.eu is in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.